Hello and welcome back to All About Community. When we went to break, I was talking with Mario Wagner, who is with RF Contractors, doing business as Royal Flooring. Uh, Mario, let's talk for a moment about the flooring business. How did you come up with the name of Royal Flooring? I'm certain it had something to do with the fact that you were just great at doing floors, and therefore you were royal.
Yeah, right.
I'm probably
Correct.
wrong.
Well, when I initially started out, I was smaller. My uncle and my dad in business, they've been able to do a whole bunch of projects, commercial projects. But, starting out, I wanted to make sure that I started out in a sense that I could grow. We started out with residential projects and eventually grew into commercial projects. But I didn't want to so much as focus on a castle, but I wanted to kind of lay things out to where it was in that arena or realm. Yeah. So Royal Floors was what I ultimately came up with.
Now, do you do business throughout the Bay Area?
Yes. Yes.
What is your capacity in terms of doing big jobs? How big of a job can you do?
So we've done our biggest projects were approximately 67 units, but we've done two of those at one time. So they range from 60 to 70 units. We have a couple of projects coming up that are 80 units, but these two projects are going to be going simultaneously as well.
And you indicated earlier it's a family business. How many are involved in the family business, approximately?
5 core family members, but we hire and maintain between 11 people at any given time, and in the future plan on hiring more, most definitely.
Well, great. You indicated, not in this conversation, but in checking on your background, that you are a vice president of the National Association of Minority Contractors for Northern California. What is that?
NAMC is a trade organization that was established here in Oakland in 1969 by Ray Dones and a few others.
Ray Dones? I knew Ray Dones.
Really?
And I know his son, Alan Dones.
Yeah.
Well, Ray and I used to have lunch together back in the late 90s.
Yeah.
He would come over when I was working at PG&E. He'd come over, we'd have lunch and talk about a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Well, the organization was designed for the betterment of, at that time, primarily black contractors, and trying to make sure that they were included in on the commercial work that was going on throughout the Bay Area. So it still holds that same value today, and making sure that these projects have inclusion of minority contractors.
Okay. Now, how many members are involved in that contracting, minority contractors? Is it a large group or what?
Currently, we have like 43 members and growing. I encourage as many minority contractors to join because of the resources and things like that NAMC provides. So we just recently had an event on December the 7th where we had a meet and greet, and approximately 140 people attended. We had the city of Oakland, the port. We had individuals from Swinnerton, Turner Construction, who participated in making it a success.
Good. Well, speaking of the city of Oakland, I understand from a disparity study that was done a year or so ago on the city of Oakland that the city does less than 2% of its business with black contractors. I'm appalled at that. What's going on?
Well, we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Well, the bottom may be that they just don't want to do business with blacks.
Well, you could come up with a whole bunch of scenarios of why, but we got to really, really dig down and figure out where these projects are, where the contractors are, and try to bridge the gap. it's important to work together, I believe, but you have to work together in a sense that you're working together to solve the problem.
Uh-huh.
You know, if one side automatically comes to the table with a pre idea or whatever they have in their minds, it's not going to work. You have to come open-minded in order to solve that problem.
Now, have you been having any, the black contractors been having any business meetings with the city of Oakland to try to get to the bottom of the problem and change the results? The main thing is figure out how to change those results.
Right. We've been having several meetings with the city of Oakland to try to begin to peel back the layers of the onion, to say, and I think that we're gaining traction. But ultimately, what's going to let us know the difference is when we can start putting black companies to work.
Now, do you do any business with the city of Oakland?
I haven't contracted directly with the city of Oakland, but I've contracted on projects that have city of Oakland funding.
So, if the city of Oakland wanted to do business with you, you ready, willing, and able. Is that right?
And been asking to do work with the city of Oakland.
How long have you been asking?
Well, I've been based in Oakland ever since I started, and that was 2006. And I've been certified with the city of Oakland for over 5 or 6 years now.
Wait a minute, 5 or 6 years and nothing?
Well, the last year we were able to start participating on some city of Oakland funded projects, and that happened because of one, the contractors not meeting their goals. So they approached us and said, hey, we want to try to see if we can get you on this project. Of course, to meet the goal.
Okay, so it's a third party there.
Right.
We're going to have to go to break. Don't touch that remote. We will be right back. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I'm your host, and my guest is Mario Wagner.